I'm Dolly. Welcome to my YouTube video, Tea Time with Dolly. I have my nice warm drink. If you would like to go get you something to drink and come back and we'll have a little visit. Okay, today I would like to talk about some more money saving tips. So I'll give you a few seconds here to get your drink. Kind of warms my hands. Okay, are you ready? Okay, last week I gave you 10 money saving tips, and the week before that I gave you 10. So altogether we've done 20. So today I'm going to do 20 more. So 21 through 40. So are you ready? Okay, number 21. If it's close enough, walk or ride your bike. If it of course is in a safe area to do so. You could, bike to work or to the store or wherever you might be going, or walk. It would save miles in your car. It would save gas. And of course, weather permitting. I know a lot of places kind of chilly and cold and slippery at times. Okay, number 22. Don't buy very many books on how to fix things, how to do things, or reference books, because most of that today you can get online. You can go to YouTube's, watch almost anything on how to do something, how to fix something. Okay, number 23. If you have a credit card that you're trying to pay off, call them and ask them if they have a lower interest rate that you could get. If they don't and your interest rate's high, check around for some other credit card companies. Maybe you can get a better deal. And of course, if you know that you can get it paid off within a year, maybe you can try to get one of those credit cards that have 0% interest for a year. Okay, number 24, do you really need the latest technology? Seems like so many people, as soon as some technology, new things come out, they hurry out and buy it and have the latest thing. But if what we have is working for us and serving our needs, do we really need to spend the money on everything that's the newest thing? Okay, number 25, can we use less paper towels? I know that sounds like a small thing, but actually, even if you use one roll of paper towels a week, that's 52 rolls in a year, and they do add up. So if you can get you a stack of very absorbent rags, you can even buy like rags at the store, what am I wanting to say, the kind you use from the automotive department, and just keep them in some in your kitchen drawer and your bathroom drawer, or you can buy maybe a couple of packs of like white thin washcloths, and you can just use them just for that, so you know when you come to that kind of washcloth, you know that's your rag. And keep a stack of them in your kitchen and your bath. And when something spills, you can just wipe it up and rewash it. Okay, also napkins. Can you make some cloth napkins? Sometimes I think you can buy them, but it's probably a lot less expensive if you have a sewing machine and can make them. They're very easy to make. Just cut them in squares and hem around the edges. And they don't take up much room in a washer and dryer. Just toss them in with the rest of your laundry. Okay, another thing is hanging up our laundry. It seems like most Americans don't hang their laundry out anymore. They used to, but anymore they don't much. But a lot of people in other countries still do. Even in Europe, lots of the people still hang their laundry out. And it can save you anywhere from 75 cents to $1 per load, depending upon, how long it takes to dry it and what your electric radius where you live. Okay, number 27, if you need a certain tool that you're only going to use one time for the project you're working on, maybe you can borrow it or rent it. It would perhaps be less money than actually buying the tool. Number 28, use a refillable drink bottle for hot and cold drinks. I mean, then you don't need to stop and buy the drinks, and you can reuse that. Number 29, take advantage of discounts. There's discounts for seniors, for veterans, AARP. There's discounts sometimes in the stores, especially if you're a customer that shops there a lot. Many times you can get different perks or discounts. I think Lowe's, I read, has a 10% discount for veterans, military people and their spouses. I believe Home Depot has something similar. It may only be for veterans. I'm not sure. So you might want to look that up before you go. And you might have to get a card. You might check on that. But I did read some where they did have some sort of a discount. I think maybe 10%. I think Lowe's is 10%. A lot of restaurants, certain days, they have discounts for seniors. I think some restaurants have discounts for police officers and firefighters. So just check wherever you're going to be going and see what discounts you can use. Number 30, if you get paid weekly, every so often you'll have 5 weeks, 5 pays in that month. So if you can take that 5th pay and use it for your emergency fund or paying off a bill or in a savings account for something you're saving for, that would be great. Or pay an extra principal payment on a mortgage. Make sure that if you're paying it down though on a loan or a mortgage, to tell them that that is to go for principal only. Otherwise, they may just think you're paying your bill early and they'll be taking interest out. Okay, 31. Let's see. Take some online classes that might help you earn more money. Number 32, use up everything. How many times have we been in a store or we've seen something advertised and we think we really need that, you know, that maybe some cream or lotion or soap or something, and so we really want to try it. So we try that, and what happens to what we were using? It gets pushed to the back. And after a while you have several partly used bottles that's taking up space, and you pay good money for them. So use them. You know, before you keep buying new all the time, use what you have. It'll give you more space in your cabinet, and it'll save you money because you've already paid for that, so use it. Okay, repurpose things. One of the things that, of course, I think of quickly, and I think most people do, is when you buy food at a grocery store and it comes in a nice plastic container, you can reuse those for leftovers or to freeze items. But there is some really neat ideas that we can come up with. We can be very creative. I just recently seen on, I think it may have been on Facebook, I'm not sure, but I saw it on the computer. Somebody had taken an upright piano that they were done with, and they took all the insides out, and where the keyboard was, they put a big piece of wood, made a shelf there. Well, actually made a desktop there. And then where the top part was, they put shelves in there. And I don't know, underneath, they may have a little doors. I'm not sure if I remember what was underneath or if it showed. But it was really pretty and really cool because it had the old-fashioned design, some carving on it. It was all painted, all really pretty. It was so neat. You could, if you really looked at it, you could tell it had been a piano, but it was made the prettiest desk. Okay, so anyway, you can get lots of ideas like that if you look online for ideas of repurposing things. Number 34, don't compare yourself to others. Do we really need to keep up with the Joneses? You know, if our friends and neighbors go out and buy a new car, do we need to get one so that we can keep up with them? Or if our friends have a bigger house, do we need to go get one just because they do? You know, it's our money, so do we want to spend it on things we don't really need or really want that much? We just feel like we want to keep up with them. So I think that it's really not a good idea if we want to keep out of debt or if we want to get our debt paid off sooner. 35 is basically goes right along with that. Is try to get out of debt and stay out of debt. I know most people, when they buy a home for the first time, usually are going to need to get a mortgage. Most people don't have that kind of money to just pay out total amount for a home the first time. And same way, maybe you've just gotten a job and you don't have a car, or your car's old and won't run. You know, you might need to get a car. You may have to go in debt. I realize that. So you can get to work. You don't want to lose your job. But pay it off as soon as you can. You know, if possible, pay extra on your principal. Just let the bank know that it's for principal only. And pay it off as soon as you can, and then take that amount of money that you've been making your car payments with, as soon as you get your car paid off, and open another savings account for your next car, and just put that amount of money each month in your savings for your next car. Because in a few years, let's face it, you're going to need another one. They do wear out. Okay, number 36, run errands all in the same day if possible. If you can, when you're out and about, go ahead and stop as many places that you need to instead of running every day someplace. Because that will save you gas and save wear on your car and save you time. Okay, number 37. Don't spend lots of money on trendy decor or trendy remodeling. You see something online, or you see something in a magazine, or maybe your friends have something new and you think, oh, I want that too. That is so neat. You know, if what you have looks nice and it works for you, you don't have to go out and spend a lot of money just because there's something new. A lot of times, if you want to freshen up your home, a good coat of paint in a room, and maybe a couple of new throw pillows and pretty flowers can really make a big difference. So, okay, number 38, don't buy new cars. Because as soon as you pull off that car lot, your car depreciates. Because then it becomes a used car. So if you can get a car like at least 2 years old, that's still in really good shape, maybe even a little older, but one that's been maintained well and low miles, you know, that should last you a good while and save you a lot of money from depreciation. Okay, number 39, don't buy the high-priced coffee, you know, Starbucks or some of the other places, and some of the high-priced snacks. Take it with you. You can make your own at home, whether it be coffee, tea, or whatever, or good old water you can take. But whatever it is that you like, if you take it with you, then you won't be tempted to buy it. Same way with, you know, take some snacks with you. If you're going to be gone for a good while, maybe take a sandwich with you. Okay, and that's number 39. Number 40, our last one, is take care of ourselves, spiritually and physically. eat healthy, exercise, get regular checkups, take our supplements and medicines on time like we should, and then spend time with God in prayer and Bible study. Okay, I hope those has been helpful to you. I also want to do a little shout out today for a couple of really nice ladies that also has YouTube videos. They have money saving tips. One of the ladies her channel name is Vita, Happy on a Budget and More. I hope you'll check her out on her YouTube. And Jan from NYC. She also has money saving tips, and I hope you'll check her out too. So I hope if you like these tips that I've been giving you, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you like them. Thank you. May God bless you.